So let's see. Aries, Mars, from the universe. Oh, there you go. Blessings from the universe brings you the Two of Cups. I see a lot of twos. So the twos are also about partnerships and relationships. There may be a new beginning with a partner and relationship. Two worlds colliding, two energies coming together, right, with the two worlds and the Two of Cups here. Wow, so this may be a very strong connection to blessings and love coming together in union, a soulmate energy, happiness, joy. Wow. And the Two of Cups, it really is connecting to your higher power to know that as you connect, as you meditate, this is how you receive the blessings, right? So let's pull one more card in your blessing house. And let's see. We see love. We see union. We see happiness. We see commitment. No kidding, Aries. Look at that. Blessings, commitment, marriage, love. Yeah. There's luck. There's commitment. There's just something just beautiful coming to you. But this is the month I really feel it's very important and empowering to really connect to the 12th house. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But let's connect to love, because we see love is here. Love is here very strongly for a lot of you, Aries. And that's why there's a new beginning and a lot of twos in here to show the new beginnings and new partnerships, two worlds. Let's see. Let us pull love. Venus is in the 11th house for you in Aquarius, Aries. So this is about meeting new people, maybe very different from you and unusual, but it's having fun and cherishing the moment. You get two cards here. Another two and a one. No kidding. So you see the 2 and 1, and then we get the 2 and 1 here in your love energy. Yes, it is about the 2 of Wands. Again, looking out into the future, making plans to make some changes. I see traveling, a lot of traveling for love, traveling to be with the one you love, freedom, connecting with your friends and having a good time. But yes, you're really becoming the magician. There you go. And that is about you creating your own beginning, right? Using the tools and the vibration of the universe, your angels and guides, the divine being there for you. Wow, how awesome. So in love, it looks like you are creating a new beginning. You have all the resources to put this energy into love. It looks like there's definitely, this is a month that you are going to be looking towards love, planning for the future in love, traveling and connecting to love. There you go. So, and I see traveling. This is the card of the anchor. And it may be also be that your emotions have been a little bit unstable. And I feel this month it will be, because you've got so much going on in your 12th house of Pisces. But I want you to know that what it's doing this, with the energy of your emotions being quite up and down, it's important to meditate, because you're receiving a lot of insight and understanding to plan for this new beginning, especially in love. I feel you're starting to meet new people, and I do feel Aries are going to be quite different than what type of energies and people that you usually associate with. But that's what the magician new beginning is. It's a clean slate. It's a rebirth. It's really changing your thought process and your vibrational energy to be more connected to the universe, to be more connected to your own soul vibration. So, wow, that is awesome to see. So let's look in this 12th house of Pisces, with the sun being in there, Aries, for you, and Mercury in there, and Neptune. You're also going to have a new moon there. So there's a lot going on in your 12th house. And the 12th house is all about what? Seeking oneness with God. And it is about your faith. It is about hidden tendencies and secrets that may be unfolding. But it is about the power of the sun, you, Aries, to understand what you need to do to change. And that's what the Pisces energy is doing for you this month. But let's pull a card here, 9 of Wands. So there does seem to be restless nights, something that's on your mind, something, and it could be old emotional karmic wounds that you're trying to clear out, because yes, you're starting this new beginning in April. And so I feel this is about you clearing out, and you have the old emotions, the cobwebs, the karmic situations that have trapped you. And it is time to clear that. You can see, Aries, some of you need to take time to meditate, not just sit in your bed alone and feel like you're trapped and you feel like you're in a prison, because all you have to do is just take that time that you're feeling like that and turn it into a meditation, a connection to love and emotions. And so, I'm looking at this card, and it's interesting because the bat is connected to darkness and night. So I'm also feeling like maybe a lot of you Aries have been having a lot of sleepless nights. You've been up at night, and really that's why the bat is there to say, I can comfort you. And that's why I want to look at the bat's information, because the bat's information and connections is actually very deep. And I wanted to share a few of actually some of the meanings of of the bat, because I do feel this is going to apply with so much going on in your 12th house here. And what it says about the bat. This says the bat is arriving in your life because there's a significant change, and that you pay attention to these signs. So some of the beautiful connections and meanings to the bat's spirit vibration is its rebirth, dreams, illusion, journeying, inner depth. These are all things in the 12th house. Viewing past lives, transition, pollination of new ideas, ability to observe the unseen, truth in dreams, shape-shifting, fear, transformation, psychic power, astral travel, changes for the better, moon magic. And yes, you do have moon magic in Pisces this month for you. Guardian of the night. So you have a guardian of the night, and even though the bats look a little scary, they're actually very loving and connected to the bat community, the bat family. And it's beautiful to see that they actually are very loving, and they give a lot of comfort and like emotional support through the bat colonies. So yes, look it up, because I feel you can get out of that Nine of Swords and not feel so so down on yourself, depressed, feeling like there's not this change. And again, the stingray says, you have to put things into action. You can't just sit there and think about it and feel bad about it. You've got to make some really strong change to get out of the cloudiness, right? So that's why you have a lot going on in your 12th house. So please, Aries, this month, I do feel a lot of you need to really look at what the universe can offer you, and that's important. 12th house in meditation and being mindful and looking out for those signs and symbols, because they are going to show you things to allow your mind to get clear, right? And that's what is happening in this month in your 12th house of Pisces. Seeking oneness with all, and I just feel some of you are hiding something, maybe hiding your emotions or how you're feeling, and it's important not to hold back on your feelings. So let's also look at what this Pisces new moon on, I think it's March 9th, it is going to bring to you. The moon is very connected to Pisces, the water. You've got so much water. So you just have to be okay with feeling so emotional this month here, I feel, because it's clearing out a lot of, I feel, old debris and old karma and cleansing, so you can have this magical new beginning. So new moon Pisces, let's see. Four Swords. There you go. What can I say? The Four Swords, as you can see in the card, rest, relaxation, contemplation, meditation. The Pisces new moon on March 9th is saying, take time, Aries, to meditate. I'm here. There are illusions. There are things that are changing and shifting. The truth needs to be told. You need to understand. It's like all those things. And so, yes, Mother Moon is definitely encouraging you to take time to connect with her and meditate. And that way you can really be ready for love. You can be ready to give a commitment to love. I just feel this is it, Aries. You are definitely releasing a karmic cycle to start a new one. So be ready for April. Be ready through this time of contemplation this month, Aries. It's bringing you forward, and it's going to give you that time to contemplate and put things into action that you want to, has the Magician. So let's look at the connection to maybe any challenge that you're facing, because so far we see a lot of love, but definitely emotions being up and down, but it's like a new freedom for you. And of course, when you're going through a cycle and a change, especially you Aries, a karmic cycle, I've been talking about, I do feel for Aries, you've been going through a transformation, you've been going through a lot of changes and endings, and this is like the culmination and the start now that you can in April, because you are getting Uranus out of your sign, and it's getting out of, you having to really feel so, what's the word I want to say, discombobulated in your energy and not very structured and not a lot of stability, but now you will. So let's see if we're going to have any kind of challenges this month. You do have Saturn and Pluto in your 10th house of your career in Capricorn. So I feel this is about restructuring changes in your career and destiny. A lot of you are going to maybe focus on what you truly want to do as a magician, right? So a lot of you are changing your job, your status. You're looking for something that is going to bring you into a place of status and power, right? You are Aries, so it's like you need to be on top. You need to have that power and status, right? So, and you are very successful and you are very determined. So let's see. Gosh, your challenge is just have love and fun and joy, to really focus on what you want in life and see that it is coming through happiness and joy. So I feel your karmic challenge and less this month is to enjoy. That's the 10 of Cups. Again, another connection to water. And you have the 2 of Cups. Wow. This is about emotional fulfillment and happiness and joy. It's important that you fulfill what you truly love to do here, Aries. And I feel that's why if you are stuck, Saturn is in your 10th house saying, here, I'm here to help you. If you are not liking what you're doing, I'm going to help you change that. It's not going to be easy because, you have Pluto there is reconstructing and making sure you get to the heart of matter of everything and resurrecting your soul. That's what you're doing, resurrecting your soul. So you're resurrecting, you're restructuring, you are focusing on what makes you happy, your family, love. It's just not about you. That's what I'm seeing too. Aries, you are the connection to self. So I feel it's not just about yourself now. You really are focusing on others to receive the happiness and joy that you want to be around. So I want to pull a self-care card also for this connection to your 10th house, to any karmic challenges and situations that may be coming about for you. So one card here, goals, because you are focusing on your goals, and that is the 10th house, right? So set a goal, write it down, and release the outcome. Small steps make a big difference. And so you have to focus on your goals, right? That's why I feel the 10th house with Saturn and Pluto and Capricorn being in there, they are really wanting you to focus on your goals. Because Capricorn focuses on their goals. They are determined to follow through no matter how long it takes. And that is you. There you go, Aries. Focus on your goals. Focus on what makes you happy. That's your challenge, your karmic situation this month. That's all you have to do. And meditate, contemplate, think about those goals, because you're going to start to really fulfill them starting in March. And yeah, spiritual growth, maturity. This is maturity in your 10th house. Maturity, because Saturn is in there saying, I have wanted you to grow more. I wanted you to understand really what your goals, your aspirations are, and your will and your wisdom to pursue that. So yes, that's beautiful to see here. So let's look at the last card. And, oh, you know what? I didn't pull a romance angel card. And we'll do that now, because guess what? Guess where your next full moon is going to be? It'll be in Libra, in your 7th house there. So how beautiful is that? So what is the 7th house? What is Libra? Libra is connected to the 7th house, right? So that is about relationships, partnerships, cooperation, connecting to those that you are finding, the equal to. And yeah, and that's why the 2 worlds, we're going to read that too. But yes, we'll pull a love romance angel card also, because I feel at the end of the month, this is when you're going to start to really feel all this passion and love and connection. So if things are a little fuzzy in your love department, it's definitely going to get clearer as the month goes by. So let's see. Oh, this one wants to come out. Oh my goodness. No wonder it wanted to come out. Ace of Wands. Here's your new beginning. Action. This is you. Aries, you are the Ace of Wands. It's about, receiving a gift, receiving the insight, the creativity, the understanding, the love. This is, the universe, your angels and guides giving you this wand, this stick for action, for new growth to spurt, right? So yes, this is what's happening. I feel a new beginning in love, a new beginning in balance, in relationships, partnerships. It is a focus of new beginnings and partners for you. So look out for the signs and symbols. I do feel there's a new job opportunity for a lot of you if you pay attention. The Ace of Wands is here to say, yeah, I'm going to give you this happiness, this joy. I want you to focus and be realistic about your goals and be determined by your will to complete it. So the last card I wanted to read was about this Two of Scrolls here, right? And this is about two worlds. So let's read the last card here to close up, because it's a wonderful month for you this month here. Two of Scrolls. Two of Scrolls here. Here we go. Surrounded by a spinning wheel and baskets of wool, a beautiful woman, worried and tired, gazes at the embers in the fireplace. She has worked hard at her spinning for the coins that are gathered on the table. The expansive window behind her looks at the Buddhist monastery high in the mountains. When you receive this card, there is a conflict in your life between what the outer world requires of you and how your own spirit directs you. And that is so true, and that's why the 12th house is there. Two worlds are colliding, and you are really trying to understand the outer world as well as the inner world. You actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth and therefore joined a monastery to do so. So yes, I do feel the karmic house, the 12th house, is that connection to maybe a monastery. Maybe you're going to receive a lot of dreams of maybe past lives that you have dealt with, but I do feel there's a strong connection to your spiritual, the spiritual connection that you've had in past lifetimes. It's coming through again, I feel, this month. Then missing the wonders that the secular world could offer, such as a love, family, and financial success, you choose the secular world exclusively in your next incarnation. Yet this didn't offer the spiritual focus you also sought. Because of this, it is likely that you bounce back and forth from the monastic to the personal in a number of incarnations and through a number of different faiths. And that's interesting, because I feel that's what's going on this week. Sorry about you. I thought my video went off. It's saying I've got to close up here and finish. That's what it's saying. But just to say a few things about that, because it really is showing that this is why you're feeling emotionally confused right now. And with Neptune and Mercury being in that 12th house, there may be a lot of confusion and insight to believe in what you're receiving from the universe. But I do feel you will use your instinctual understanding with the stingray and the bat energy. But this is really about knowing that, this is a time this month to be connected to one of your past lives as being secluded in a monastery, because I do feel that it's going to be important for you this month so that you can really understand more about love and family and more financial success. So you are now again experiencing a polarity between a fully realized, self-realized spiritual experience and personal success in your day-to-day life. It often feels as if you have to let one go in order to embrace the other. Yes, this push-pull will continue until you learn to bring your spiritual self to every situation in your personal life. It's time to replace worry with trust and integrate. Yeah, time to take worry and bring it into trust, right? And see things clearer. And integrate your eternal truth and your temporal reality. If you have a job or are in a relationship that actively pulls you from your spirit, you must deal with it or possibly leave it. Who you are forever is who you are now. Let nothing impede that power. When you own it, absolute realization in both worlds will elude you no longer. When you own it, and you definitely own it there, Aries, and I do feel this is the month to really focus on the two worlds, the inner and the outer, and how to receive that balance. The number 2 is that balance, right? The outer and inner world coming together and balancing out there. And that's just great because the one magical card you have of a major arcana explains everything, because you have the Ace of Wands, you have the new beginning, and you have the Magician.